What's up? It's your boy Serial. We're still here at the Rapaholic Exhibition. We're still chopping it up. Lots of big figures, lots of creative minds in the space, and we're going to keep bringing them to you right here on 3 Music TV. Now, of course, I have some time with me, and I have a Beku Success. They're going to be chopping it up, giving us their unique perspectives and the experience they've had so much. What's up?
Well, everything's great. How is it for you?
Chilling. How have you felt so far about being in the space?
Honestly, this space is amazing, and to be seeing some of the exhibitions is beautiful. How did you run into Mr. Sarkodie?
It's a funny story. Every time I say the story, I laugh. I had just finished shooting with Fuse ODG, and the same director of that music video, was saying that Sark was coming from America and he's coming to shoot a video with another Ghanaian artist called Joey B. And the song was called Tonga. This was 2014. So Sark said he was not going to shoot unless there was a stylist because he's not coming with clothing. So they called me to come on set and I said, no, I don't like his music. I wouldn't say detest, but I really just did not like his music because it's heavy rap and I didn't understand anything. Even though he was speaking our language, I didn't understand it. And I also thought he was a bit arrogant. He's always saying, yeah, I've made it, that kind of thing. So I didn't really listen to his song, but then I had 2 options, the bag or feelings or your emotions. Chose the money.
Yes.
So I took my friend who was actually his biggest fan. And that's how we started to work. So I got there, laid the clothes down, and I said, when you're ready, just try them on and call me and I'll come over because I just was not in the mood to entertain conversations with him. But by the end of the shoot, we were best friends.
Wow.
Literally best friends.
So that whole thing of you not liking him changed to you guys being best friends.
He is the sweetest soul. He is the sweetest soul. So we became best friends in 8 years and we're still counting.
8 years? That's amazing.
Yeah.
I take it you're a Sarkodie fan.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. I like that. Yes. I like that. Some like his lyricism, some like his swag, some like his confidence, there's different facets of the same guy, right?
Yes.
Ultimately, we all like him. What if you had to choose one thing as your favorite bit of Sarkodie? Now that you've seen an exhibition that's broken him down. So there's the first room, I'm assuming you've been through, right? The first room that tells his life story on the timeline. Then there's the concerts and the photos, and there's the equipment. And so they've kind of broken down his life into segments. If you had to choose one room, as your favorite, which one would it be?
Definitely his life story.
His life story.
Yes.
What about his life story makes it?
I think probably how he started out from very humble beginnings and was able to continue on and push on and become how great he is now. I mean, that's amazing. That's also a very inspiring story. But why this area? Why did you choose this building?
All right, so the Mix, the Mix Design Hub, why we chose it because the story behind the setup of this place aligns with Sarkodie's story very much. The owner of this building, went through the toughest trials and was able to get this set up. And Sarkodie, similar to his story, he didn't have it easy when he was coming up. And so when we were looking for a space, actually what brought us here was the restaurant. We came here to eat, and then we found out that they have different levels of spaces that accommodates different things. So this space that you're looking at is the creative hub. And then we thought, wow, this is an amazing space. And knowing their story, aligning with ours, we just thought we can do something together. And here we are.
Why did you guys choose to create an exhibition for this year's Rapaholic? Why did you choose to do the 10 years going on 11?
So Rappaholic, as was started as an album, and then for 10 years, and in the first year, it was a concert. We released a concert. We did a concert on the album release, and the people loved it. After 10 years, it became an annual event, and after 10 years, we thought it would be a good way to kind of refresh it and let people understand that, look, 10 years have come by, we want to go another 10. So we wanted to do something special. It's always been similar that, we announce a concert and then we sell tickets and we do it. But this time we wanted to do other events to make it special. And this is the exhibition is one of the ideas that we came together and we thought of, and we were able to do it just before the concert.
Now we have Rapaholic. We're doing 10 years, right? I want to take.
We've done 10. We're doing 11.
We're doing 11.
11.
Yeah. We're celebrating the 10,
Yes.
and we're about to do the 11 this year. Right? Great. You are a member of the team. What are we to expect on the 11th one?
When it comes to Rapaholic, we always have an idea of how it's going to be, but there's always something new that comes on the D-Day. So that's how it is. You should be always ready for surprise when it comes to Rappaholic, because it has always been a top-notch event, one of the best events when it comes to Ghana. So you should always expect something new.
Where do you see Rapaholic in the next 10 years?
We're hoping to see another decade come. Rappaholic, it's something that we eventually want to leave it as a legacy. We don't only want to make it be about Sarkodie. One day, Sarkodie can sit back and then watch other people celebrate him, and Rapaholic can be left for the other generations to come. We just want to make sure that we have the strong roots, and then those who can subsequently come in the future can also take it on and then make it something bigger. I think it's gotten bigger than what we thought it would be, so we want to make sure that we leave it as a legacy so other people can continue it.
I like that a lot. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. You're doing amazing too. I've
Thank
seen
you.
all your interviews. Seen all the interviews with the biggest hip hop artists in America. I had a chance to see you interview Sarkodie at Chance the Rapper. It's doing amazing. So keep it up.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you too.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Now, Summertime, what I want to know is, you've had interactions with a lot of people, a lot
Yes.
of rappers, a lot of big names, a lot of people that people would choke at talking to, right? And you've killed it all.
Thank you.
Now, I want to know how, on your perception of things, one, how does this rank to some of the experiences you've had? Not necessarily in a comparative way, but are we getting it right? Are we there? Are we elevating? Does this join the global conversation?
Definitely. Going back to his life story, I think it's very inspiring, and everybody needs to hear it, because for somebody that started out at the grassroots to how he is now, that's a beautiful story that needs to be shared literally everywhere. And it's an inspiring story, not just for adults, but for children too that want to grow up and become rappers. So I think, yes, this needs to be on the global scale.
Awesome.
Pay scale, sorry.
Awesome.
Hi, my name is Samara. We are standing here with Mr. Landlord, Mr. Sarkodie. How are you feeling tonight?
I'm all right. Hope you're good too.
I'm excellent, and thank you for the performance. It was wonderful.
Yes, it's very necessary, very intimate, and I love it. Yeah.
Now, I'm actually super excited to be able to see you again since last year Global Citizens Festival. And it's also exciting for me since I've already finished 50 years of hip hop and you were able to support me. So thank you so much for that.
You deserve that and more.
Thank
I
you.
think you have heard that from a lot of people, but this is honestly, you're doing amazing. And you're doing what you love, and that's the most important. That's what I was saying upstairs. It's something that's coming from your heart, and it's always going to work when it's coming from there. Yeah.
That's true. Now, when we talk about you, Mr. Sarkodie, back in the States, people address you as the Jay-Z of Ghana. And I'm not mad at that because of all the work that you've been able to do. That's amazing, and you deserve that title. How do you feel about that when people call you that?
I love that. It's just a heavy weight. I think you can't skip the process. There's still time. Honestly, he's putting in enough work, a lot of work that I need to catch up. So I love the idea that they can see that's possible for you to get to that point. But let's be honest, there's a lot of work that has to be done, which I'm okay with. I'm enjoying the process. I don't want to skip it. I don't believe in you moving from where you are to where you think you want to be without going through the process. So it has to be a process, and that's what I'm going through. But I get it because as far as Ghana is concerned, I've put in a lot of work. So,
Yes.
but I still feel like there's a lot more to do.
So, what was your first hip hop lyric, if you can remember, that you've ever wrote? The first one.
So I don't remember the line, but I knew I did a rendition of Obrafo's song Yanum. So he had his lyrics like "Be a hominimu katafedi kind." I had to change all of that, but I don't remember what I changed it to. But that was my first rhyme ever. So it was Obrafo Yanum, and then he inspired me. So if you read out there, you know, I talked about Obrafo. He is a big inspiration to me. I started rapping because of him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Now that's amazing because that's a great person to be influenced by.
Yes, the Godfather.
Yes. Now what I know, when you rap, you are able to rap in Tree so fluently, and it is fire. Why do you find it so important to be rapping in Tree?
That's where I express my emotions the best. I think I feel right when I speak Tree, and art has to come from that. You know, when you think too much about the business, which is okay, but art is art. And the people that I used to listen to, even Eminem, Busta Rhymes, I loved them. But when I was coming up, so now I understand the American slang. If it was a couple years back, I wouldn't even get what you're saying, right? But then I felt it, you know. So it wasn't because I knew what Busta was saying. Even when I knew it, I didn't understand what he was saying. Because there's certain things you guys say in the States that you guys understand, but we don't.
Yes.
But it's about the music and the passion behind it. So I knew that would have been the only strength that I would have against anybody. So when you put me in a room with Kendrick, I hold my own, he holds his own. He can rap in Chi. So it's a win-win.
Yes.
And I felt like it's just only right that somebody has not done that yet, taking rap to that international level where I was a young kid that believed that that's going to be possible. So there's an award in the trophy room called Best International Flow from BET, which is very personal to me because that's what I stood for. I sat down in my room and said, listen, these guys have advantage over me. People don't understand what I'm saying. How am I going to be able to appeal to the ears? Then I realized music is about sonics, flow, delivery, cadence. And if you got that right and your voice is all right, trust me, that even sells more than what you're saying. So I had to push towards that and win an award for that. So it's very intentional. And you feel proud when you're a Ghanaian and you're in ATL and you hear Tree on the radio. Yes.
Yes, that's true. And it also gives the people, the diaspora that really want to learn more about Ghana, a chance to learn Tree by picking it up from the music. So that's great.
Yes.
Thank you so much for taking the time out. And again, thank you so much for the performance. It was excellent.
Appreciate it. It's a pleasure.
We are telling our stories. Until next time on Summertime.
You already know.